All right. Hey everyone, this is JB Broderick. On October 19th, I am going to be launching the second round of the Above the Crowd Intensive. So I have invited my little friend on today to do a little spotlight interview. This is Dawn Ellery. She's a longtime client, a friend, and a participant in the last round of the Above the Crowd Intensive.
Yes. Thanks for having me, Jamie.
Absolutely. So today, what I want to talk about is what happens to the people that are standing on the platform that we build inside the intensive, because the intensive is not just about the tactical, strategic approach to building a platform. We do cover all that. And we know having an online platform is super key to help you go from best kept secret to well-respected expert with a growing client base. We want to show up on the first page of search. We want to have a strong social presence. We want to be positioned online with great content and clear messaging. But today, what we're going to dive into is how the intensive actually transforms the participants into leaders so that they're playing at a whole new level. So Dawn, my first question for you is, so during the intensive, we work on leadership. So how did the intensive help you step up as a leader in the mental health space?
So we've worked together for 10 years, and over the past year, I've been like baby stepping this, and I knew, the intensive for me was perfectly timed during the summer when I kind of had a break from different things I was doing, and I was like, things were like bubbling up in me. And I usually come to you, since I'm starting this, platform, I've been less about the process and all those things. Those haven't resonated as much with me. And what I've needed from you and gotten from you is that help with stepping into the leadership role, help with the mindset pieces around feeling like an impersonator. I don't have, a full background in that. I've just experienced it and how to get my story out. And the combination of both your leadership, Marissa, and then the other people that are inside the mastermind, that has been huge for me. It's so cool to get other people's perspectives. Looking at some of the people in your mastermind would be your clients, and being able to bounce ideas off them and hear it like, oh, well, that sounds really cool, Dawn, or that sounds really cool. And you're like, it does sound cool now, and thank you for that. And that helps with your confidence to step into all that.
Yeah. So I know you've been creating content and creating content and creating content,
Yeah.
but you weren't sharing it with the world. So how does it feel to finally get your ideas out into the world?
For me, it's been therapeutic. I started my 31-day challenge for embracing your skeletons, and just sharing the things that all of us, that make all of us up, right? All the little things, but that we're afraid to talk about. Some people are ashamed of things, but it helps other people. And so that's the most rewarding part for me, is the things that I've become more self-aware around. When you get them out, you're helping other people, and that's so rewarding. And I think we say it all the time, right? Like, who could you help if you got your voice out there? Who is missing that right now? Instead of feeling like no one's going to want to hear about my stuff, I think the concept of the mastermind, the concept of your intensive, helps capitalize on all of that and builds confidence. And it feels awesome to be getting all of that stuff that we've talked about for like the last 8 months, really, out into the world. Yeah.
Yeah, so good. So everyone, if Embrace Your Skeletons is something that interests you, Dawn has a Facebook group that you can request access to, where each day she shares something around mental health, anything from perfectionism to fear to depression. So it's a wide gamut, and there's a lot of engagement in there. So you can be one of the pioneers that join her community. So anyway, so initially, when you looked at the intensive, did you have any objections or hesitations about joining? And what would you say to somebody who's thinking about joining now for the October 19th launch?
It is a lot of information, and it's set up in a nice format so that you have meetings, you have time to do the activities beforehand. You're always very organized with that, which is always very nice. So you have the information beforehand for the meeting. I'm not the best at doing all of my homework all of the time. So it's nice to get the little nudges. And it's also nice to have the time in the group to do the brainstorming and everything. And so again, it's a lot of information, but even if you're coming at the base level and you don't have all of your stuff together yet, it's a great ground floor. It's quick, it's consolidated. And at this point, why not? Like, you need to start somewhere. So if you haven't worked with anybody, or you've worked with Jamie in the past, or you have worked with Jamie on other things, it was nice. And I loved working with Marissa. Marissa has like the best. She's so nice. Okay. I'm not nice.
She's
Is not one of my, Marissa is so nice. Yes. And she can find a way to just take whatever you're saying. And because that's what she does, right? She does editing, copywriting, and she just has a beautiful way with words. So she's such a nice addition to the intensive, and someone I hadn't had as much experience with over the past years.
I feel strongly that you need to work on your platform forever, for as long as you have your business. It's not like you go in, it's not just for beginners. This is something that you want to do through the course of your journey of entrepreneurship. So it doesn't matter where you're starting. The intensive would add a whole new layer and take you to that next level. The first week we focus on mindset and leadership and confidence. And super exciting announcement. I just told Marissa, no one else knows. Well, except for my special guest. But do you remember the first session in August? We had a special guest for week 1, a surprise bonus, Denise Jacobs, who's a mindset coach. She is coming back to do another bonus for week 1 with the October 9th members. Unbelievable.
Do you remember how I was so freaking excited after that call that we did with her? She is so engaging, and so she just takes your stuff and I don't know, everybody's stuff sounds fabulous coming out of her mouth. And I was so motivated that whole weekend after that call. That was awesome. That's worth the price right there.
Exactly. Right. I'm thrilled. I was like, hip, hip, hooray. That's awesome. So mindset work and confidence, it's something that you need to continue to work on. New level, new devil, no matter where you are. So once you hit that new level, new stuff comes up. So you always need to be working on that. And then we also work on credibility, because as we said earlier, when you come up in search, you want to be that credible, recognized, in-demand expert, so that you get yes from clients and media and book publishers and event planners. Very key.
And Jamie, you do a really good job of helping people wherever they are with that. Because, you have some people that have degrees and all that stuff. And you have other people, like myself, who I have a background in HR, but not specifically around mental health, but it's something I have a huge passion for. And so you do a really good job of helping support the people in becoming that expert, and with all of the things that you have with your platform, with your, the self-promotion pieces and getting it on social media and those things. So I think from your point of if you're here or you're over here, I think all of the components of your intensive are so valuable.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite testimonials I've ever gotten was from Amy Hoke, who said that I meet you where you are, but I don't let you stay there. I love that. So on point. So those that are just so those that are earlier in their journey, don't be fearful that you can't handle it, because you're pushed, but only enough that it's safe. I'm not going to throw you off the ledge, but you're not going to stay in your safe nest. And those that are super advanced, you will take things to a whole new level as well. So wherever you are, we can move you forward. We had 5 people in the intensive in August. So I just want to share the diversity of the platforms that we were building, that we are continuing to build. So Susan helps high achieving women overcome societal norms and help them live unapologetically. where Christine helps housing developers get funding and complete their projects to ensure affordable housing is available to as many people that need it. Susie is on a mission to add happiness and positivity to women's lives. And Kathy is on a mission to change the system for victims of domestic violence. And you, Dawn Ellery, your platform is about mental health advocacy and awareness and making it okay to have conversations.
Great group.
Right?
Yeah.
All amazing, so different, but
yes.
together it was like, it was so inspiring to watch everybody just rise up and build their platforms and get their voices out into the world.
Oh, yeah. I think anyone who hasn't done a mastermind out there, if you're in the corporate world and you don't even know what that word means, it's so powerful. And Jamie, the groups of people that you pull together, I mean, that's part of the experience, right? I mean, we love having you as a coach, and then Marissa, and then you have that extra piece of the group of people that you pull together, and it's invaluable, the expertise that they all bring in to the platform.
Yes, agreed. The community is incredible. So I'm going to let you go on and continue your higher level work, not take up any more of your time. I just want to share, in addition to the Denise Jacobs Mindset bonus, we also are giving away a LinkedIn bootcamp, which is worth $500 to anyone that's.
I saw that.
I know. October 19th, we start. It's a 5-week program. It's a virtual small group program. Everything's at your own pace, except for the weekly calls on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And the LinkedIn bootcamp bonus is personal assessment by me, a private strategic call with me on how to leverage your connections and create a marketing plan with content. It is a virtual recorded training, and then it's a live implementation day.
Amazing. Nice. That sounds very cool. Yes, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
Everything I do is always about community and also about getting it done. So it's not a watch a bunch of videos and hopefully you'll do something. No, you actually are learning as you implement. So if you are ready to learn some more, send me a message, or I'll put the link below in the comments, actually. That makes it easier. You can just hop on my website and check it out. So Dawn, I want to thank you for joining me today for my little spotlight interview. And
my pleasure.
Yeah, and so embrace your skeletons, join her group on Facebook, and you could say you were there. You knew her when. All right?
Exactly, yes.
All right, thanks, Dawn. See ya.
Thanks, Jamie. See you later. Bye.
Bye.